Okay, so what if your song has tempo changes and you need to find those different tempos? All right, so you start out just the same, find the tempo of the first part. This intro riff, it's the same thing, it kicks into the same riff here. So I'm gonna use this as my starting point because it's easier to see. All right, so we're gonna find the tempo of this. How many bars do we have? So 4, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh damn, we're close already. Damn, are we at 120 on this first part? All right, so I think we got 121. Sounds like it slows down just a little bit there. It also looks like it slows down a bit, but we got to get our intro back. Oh. See where we're at. Okay, so that's where we want to be, is right there. We've got our burner bar, always burn a bar, then have your intro, and then here we go. Okay, so we should still be on. Let's check that intro real quick. I think it's maybe the guitar is a little bit weird, but it falls on, so we're gonna keep that. All right, we got a tempo change. I'm gonna put a little split here, and then I'm just gonna also add a node on the tempo track envelope. We want to make sure that this is exactly on the bar line here. If you have snap on, you should be able to just snap to it. And then you can see how this part of the waveform is shrinking and compressing as we change the tempo beyond that point. So we just want to get this thing lined up again. I have a feeling it's going to be just barely different, maybe 121 or 120. I think it slowed down. Let's see. You know what? That's not working. Let's just type it in, 120. So this is the info line. You want to make sure this is showing. Yeah, it's right here, info line. So this info line, if you want to be able to fine tune the value on any sort of point or anything that you've got selected, if you want to see some info here, that's the info line. And basically what we're doing here is we've got this tempo track envelope node, and we just set it to 120, and we can verify that it's on measure 14 on the first beat right at the beginning. If it were slightly off, you'd see a number, something kind of like that. Okay, so 120, let's see how it looks like. That's still not gonna work. Yep. All right, we're getting off again. Might speed up right here. At some point it's getting off. Let's see what happens if we add a node and set that to 121.
Your planet is about to be attacked.
All right, should probably be slowing back down. Actually, I don't think we need to make that cut, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Add another node. I believe it's gonna be 120.
Your planet is about to be attacked.
It's off there. Oh yeah, I need to go back to 121. Right there. Yeah. 121. Okay, it sounds like we might slow down again. While I'm grabbing this, I'm just making sure that I'm snapped to the bar line there. That's why I'm moving that around. Ooh, looks like it slows down quite a bit more. Let's just grab this thing. All right, so it speeds up somewhere in here. I'm guessing somewhere in there. All right, let's change that to 120. All right, something weird's going on here. I think that might be where the tempo changes. Yeah, I think we got a tempo change that happens there. I think what's going on, it's been a while. This is my own song, if you didn't already know that. But it's been well over a year, maybe 2 years. I don't know when I did this, dude. It was a while back. So I think what's going on is there's like, I don't know the proper terminology, but there's like a tempo change where you can kind of subdivide it and something kind of stays the same speed. Let's see, I'm guessing this is going to end up on a half measure, and then I'm going to have to do a tempo change. Cool, all right, we got it. We just need a tempo change here, a little half bar type of deal, 2/4. And then we're going to go back to 4/4. Let's try this out. So I don't know what the fuck that's called. Some music theory nerd can give me the name of what that means. But you can see how there's these two different tempos. They don't seem very related, 121 and 181. There's probably some weird math thing that is way beyond my brain power. But if you pay attention, some of the instrumentation stays the same, like it doesn't change speed at all. But the tempo does. And then it's basically just setting up this next section. So you can count this either way, but for me with the drums, if I were drumming that, if the click stayed this same speed, that would fuck me up. So that's why the tempo change actually happens before the transition does. Or sorry, not before the transition, before the next part does. So I think that pretty much demonstrates the point there. You just keep making those tempo changes so that your click never gets off from your audio. And then when you run out of song at the end, when you reach the end, then you're done, and then you stop. So that's how to do that. I put the intro at the end to make it easier to skip. You're welcome. Subscribe if you'd like more stuff like this. This video series is brought to you by my friends on Patreon. If you want to learn more stuff about Cubase, but you're tired of trying to piece together information from random videos with no context to connect them, you may want to check out this playlist that walks you through an entire project from start to finish. This one here. That's right, you gotta click on it though.